Welcome back to the channel. We're doing another live. I'm going to wait just a minute. Let's see if anybody decides to come on in and join me for this just impromptu live. I wanted to come in and see how you guys are doing today, and I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on her last show? And I also want to put our our I want to put our so if you guys want to go live with me, let's see. I'm gonna let you guys see if it'll let me do it here more. Because you guys know I don't know much about this StreamYard. I'm trying to learn it. Hold on. Okay. So if anybody wants to come up, there's the invite. So let's talk about what's going on. Let's see who's in here. Flecka's here. Sia's here. Kathleen is here. Hey guys. So I was over there at GRB Snark just a few minutes ago before I went live. And they're saying that, hey, Rocket Science, they're saying that Gypsy is big mad about the FOIAs. Hey, Alicia. So they're saying that she's big mad about the FOIAs being out. But my thing is, did she not think that they wouldn't? I'm doing great, Kathleen. How are you? I'm finally off from work a little bit early today. So I thought I would come on and see how you guys are. And I wanted to know what you guys think about the whole FOIA's coming out and Gypsy showing her baby the other night right on her live. She did tease. She lied all through the trial and keeps lying. Anytime that she opens her mouth, she's lying. But did she not think that the FOIAs wouldn't come out? I just don't understand. What was she thinking? I guess she thought that this big secret of hers was going to hide and be hid forever. I just still can't understand why the prosecutor and all of them tried to save her as much as they did. Hey, Luna. That kid is a distraction. Not only, hey, Coy, and what I think is that kid is not only a distraction, but she's looking at it like money in the bank because she is grifting. Yeah, she didn't think it all through. But I think because her views it's been going lower and lower and lower. But anytime she has the baby on, it goes up higher. Because I think everybody knew that the baby was going to end up, she was going to show it, and she would have one of those uh-oh moments. But I thought it was funny how she did it as soon as Ken got up is when she showed it. I don't understand why people are sending her money. Thanks, Janice. I think she thought that's right, Luna. I think that she thought that FOIA would have been hidden too. She thinks that since everybody kind of protected her, I think that she thought that everything was going to keep being hidden. But what she doesn't realize, anything that dark, it's going to come to light. It's going to. Hey, ex. But I mean, why would anybody even keep this secret? She did her mom so wrong. But then her dad, that just threw her away and forgot about her to take care of Krusty and his other children, but didn't think anything about taking care of Gypsy. What do you guys think she's thinking about that? Kathleen, you're right. I feel sorry for the baby. I really feel bad for the baby. I think that when the baby gets to 16, that baby's probably going to be tired of the mess. She's probably going to be tired of not only Gypsy, but of Ken. And I think that she's going to get out of there. Exactly. They're not sealed forever. That's exactly right. And why she thinks, I think this is what I think. I think that she thought that making Stanfield her manager, that he would somehow keep everything hidden. That's what I think. Uh huh. Well, and also, Flocka, something else too. She thinks that she's smarter than everybody else. And she's up against a lot of people that's a lot smarter than she is. That's what I don't understand it. Yeah, she was wrong, but I mean, look, she's going against Nina. She's going against Ivory Rose. She's going against some very smart people. It's not just Fancy that she has to worry about anymore. Yeah, yeah, Lena, that baby is going to be, and not only bullied. What about if she's going to want to go and have a slumber party or something like that? And no parent is going to send their child over to Gypsy Rose's house. I can't see that happening. I hope she doesn't. I hope Gypsy doesn't homeschool her. Because that poor baby it's going to have to get out and see some kind of, normalcy. That's what I think. Exactly, Patience. Exactly. But, nobody in their right mind is going to send their child over to the Blanchard's house to have a slumber party. And how do you think that's going to make that baby feel? Because she's going to be, what, 5, 6 years old in kindergarten, once going to want to be like everybody else and go have slumber parties, go to the skating rink, go to movies, and do things that, the other ones at her age is doing. And nobody's going to let their child have anything to do with Gypsy. But I think that by that time, though, guys, I think that baby's going to be with somebody else. I just don't think. Oh, what is Toddy call her? Gyps Ahoy? I don't think Gyps Ahoy is gonna have custody or is gonna be raising that baby at 5. I think that somebody, and I think it's probably gonna be Raina that's gonna be having the control of the baby. Yeah, I hope something happens and that baby is so much different than Gypsy. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want her child at my house either because I mean, you never know. Some of that could be, passed down. So you don't know. I don't want her at my house either. And I'm thinking Raina would probably be the one raising her, but after what Raina has done and the lies that Raina has said, that makes me think a little bit more, think a little less of Raina. Yeah, the child could be surrendered. I don't think Raina would let that happen. I think Raina would take custody. But the way Raina has came out and lied on Sir Morbit's, because when she came on there, she lied. Instead of lying, why wouldn't you just say, you know what? I don't know if they bought a house or not. And you can't tell me that she doesn't know. Because, when I bought my first house, I was calling my mama. I was calling my daddy. Hey, I'm buying this house. Come over and see my new house I bought. So you can't tell me that Raina did not know if that house was bought, rented, leased, or something. Yeah, that's true, Kathleen. That's true. But you know what I think is funny is when Gypsy was on there talking about her deletion and that TikTok, she was talking about, she went from the seizures to the feeding tube, but she never said anything about the mental problems. Hey, Ruth Ann. That's true. Ruth Ann has got a point. Yeah, because Raina would be too. Well, it may. You never know. It could be one of. I just think it'll be Ken's family, because I don't think y'all know that Krusty she is no one to raise a child. She doesn't. No, Luna. I agree. But doesn't Ken have a bunch of brothers and sisters? So maybe one of them. But the way Raina lied and said all that stuff, I don't even put trust in her, because I thought Raina would be a normal person and that she wouldn't do all the lies. And Raina also said that she watched the interrogation and did all of that stuff too. And, the first time she talked to Morbid. So I thought she had a pretty good head on her shoulders and she could kind of see through Gypsy. But I don't know whether Gypsy's gotten to her and manipulated her to believing what she's saying, or if maybe Raina's scared that if she doesn't go along with what Gypsy's saying, that they'll keep the baby away from her. I don't know. It could be something like that. Christy isn't fit or sober enough to raise a child. Ruth, then you're absolutely right. Absolutely. I think Raina has got to be benefiting somehow. And, when you see Gypsy with the baby, you see the baby just kind of pushing back, like she doesn't want anything to do with her own mother. And you know how babies are. They want their mother. They want their mother. But with Aurora pushing back and you notice when she was crying and throwing a fit, when Ken held the baby kind of calmed down. I don't know about Adderall, Papa. I don't know about Adderall, but I think they act like they're on something. And I've always thought that Ken acted like he was on something. I thought it was maybe alcohol. He kind of, to me, the way y'all know how alcoholics, their nose, they usually have like a red nose, and their nose looks funny when you're an alcoholic. So I think, in my opinion, I think that Ken has got that alcoholic nose. What do you think? Yeah. But Ruth Ann, I don't think, why would she still be nervous? The baby was born what? What did they say? December the 28th? You would think, Tuesday will be April 1st. You would think by now Gypsy should be a pro with the baby. Yeah. And not only that, the baby just got done eating. Gypsy was holding the baby. The baby's crying. And Gypsy said, maybe she's hungry. But I'm thinking, didn't she just get through eating? Didn't you just feed her? That's true. She's not familiar with her. That's very true. Yeah, there's no bond at all. And you would think, I mean, what else does Gypsy have to do all day but to bond with the baby and trying to clap back all the time? But there was something on GRB Snark that hold on, let me go get it. I'm gonna go grab my phone. I want to read this to you. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I was on GRB Snark, and there was this one thing, and it said, hold on, I gotta put on my reading glasses because we know I'm old. They had something flagged, and it says, I don't know what the comment was about, but somebody was saying to Gypsy, we know how to use Google. And Gypsy Rose said, good, please use it to further spread awareness. I don't know what that's all about. I think, and from the way they're talking, it's something about the FOIAs. Oh, hold on. Sometimes searching the sub, it's hard to find. Gypsy wanted to call out this sub, so she wanted to direct people here. Might as well give them one pinned page thread with all the info, if there isn't one, at least if it hasn't been done yet. It's something about the FOIAs is what they were talking about. And it's made Gypsy mad that the FOIAs are out. Yeah, they do. And yeah, Kathleen, I think she is impatient too. But if y'all remember, every time Parker, the dog, gets around Gypsy, I don't think Parker likes Gypsy either. Because y'all see the dog just kind of trying to get away from her too. And then they've got that picture where Gypsy's laying on the bed with her arm all around Parker, and Parker's face is like, help, somebody please help me. Because no, they know. Children and animals know when you're not a good person. Huh. They let what out, Kathleen? Are you talking about the FOIAs? I'm trying to find it. And did you know that something about the FOIAs? There was something, I got to find out what they're talking about. But they said that Raina was on the post too, talking about how sweet Gypsy is. She likes him outside. What is wrong with her? I bet you, remember whenever Parker was missing? Remember that? I bet you he came missing because he was trying to run away from Gypsy. I bet you that's because remember, he was lost for a while because that's been a couple months ago. Well, a few months ago, maybe. And let me tell you, he was probably trying to run away to go find Ken. But guys really think that Ken believes Gypsy's story about what happened? Or do you think that he knows the truth and he's just with her for the money? He really don't care. It's just the whole money thing. What do you guys think? Because I don't think he's ever. I think he said he did listen to the interrogation. So you think that he believes, Kathleen? You think that he believes Gypsy? Oh, Luna, that's a good one. But why do you think that he's hanging over her head? That he knows the truth? Is that what you think? I think that Gypsy knows something about Ryan, and I think that's why Ryan has not exposed her, because Toddy said this morning that she thought that Ryan may have said that Gypsy got something out of Ryan that if it was ever told, it would destroy him as a person. And that makes sense, because why hasn't he exposed her yet? What? Patience? What? When did he say that? Ken saying he didn't know how she got pregnant, because they're not very intimate with each other. Oh my God. He was on that show. He said that this is what I think is funny, because if you remember when Gypsy just got out of prison, all Ryan wanted to do was hug her and all this other stuff. And at that point in time, she was like, I don't like anybody touching me when I sleep. I don't like to snuggle. I don't like any of that. So that's what she said when she was married to Ryan. But now let's I guess, I don't know if that would be a spin the block or not, but let's just turn things around. Ken said that he doesn't like to snuggle, because that's the reason why he says he won't stay over at the Blanchard's house, is because the bed's so small and he doesn't want Gypsy touching him. And then when Gypsy said, she said, I don't care. Even if just our butts are touching, I'd be happy. And he's like, ugh, I don't even like that. Oh my gosh. He doesn't even want their butts to touch. Oh my God. Wow. So I had to miss that part because I didn't hear that. What? I'm gonna go, Patience, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I must have like went to the bathroom or something during that part. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Well, you can almost see the disgust in Ken's eyes whenever they're touching. Or whenever he's like putting his arm around her and stuff, he looks like he's already had a few to drink. Don't you think? Oh my God. I'm going to go back and watch that because I missed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I knew he couldn't stand her. But what? But like everybody says, now she is the Ryan of the Ryan and Gypsy relationship. And you know when she was crying whenever they were seeing the therapist, because the only time you ever see crying and real tears is when she talks about losing Ken. I think that's funny. That's the only time. Hold on, guys. I got to get Cooper out of the. He's stuck. Thanks, guys. What did I miss? I'm going to put my glasses on. Blanca, that's so funny because I've never heard of that before. The bed's too small. Patience, you're right. He did start acting different since the book has been out. That is true. Oh my gosh. I didn't put the two and two together, but you're so right. The cooties. I love it. Like it says he's going to get the cooties. Hey, when he goes live, we need to go in there and ask Ken, hey, Ken, have you got your cootie shot? Oh my gosh, that is so funny. But you know, to me, Ken is just a weirdo. I mean, well, let me back up. Let me back up. Isn't it strange that Ken broke up with her while she was still in prison? And she still had what, like 5 years to go before she even got out, and he just left her there, just sitting there. Yeah, he didn't go to book sign. Well, we didn't see him, but you know that he was bragging about having Pink Pony Club thrown out of the book signing. Yeah, but I think he's doing Uber Eats or something like that. So, because you know, if there was a woman there, Gypsy would be so jealous he couldn't work there. But I would think that. But wouldn't you think that he would have a better chance of getting the baby when she's still on parole than after? Why do you think he has to wait till after she gets off parole to take the custody? Because I know I wouldn't want her to have custody either. But I would think, and I could be wrong, I would think that he would have a better chance of getting the baby while she's still on parole. That's true, Luna. You got a point there. That's true. But if you remember, no. If you remember, I gotta see if I can find this picture. If you remember, um, Sir Morbid showed a picture of Ken's Jeep in the crowd at the book signing. Kathleen, do you remember that? But that was on. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta see if I can find it. I think he made a short or something like that too. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. But I'm thinking that happened. But like I said, I could be wrong. Because Lord knows I'm wrong a lot. Hold on. When was the book signing? Emily, that's a good theory. You guys see that? Emily's theory is that he wants Gypsy to finance a bar and a restaurant. That, yeah, that's a good theory there. Snazzy. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa, whenever I haven't really come out and said that she lost custody. I just don't, I don't know. I can't say yes or no if she lost. It just seems like to me, if she lost custody, why would she be having the baby as much as she does? Hey, T. I would think that he would have to start now too. But my thing is, I think he likes the money too much. Hold on. That's true too. Yeah, she could say it was unfair. Yeah, Vanessa, I would think that we would hear something, but I don't think anything with the courts about children. I don't think that we could get that information. Hey, just Ashley. Hold on. November the 13th. Yeah, Patience, I think that she's got more than just one trust. I think she's got the one under Rod and Christy. Then I think she's got one under Mia's name too. Vanessa, I think Ken is eating up the spotlight. Because you notice how he said he's calling the show our show. They can see our lives. Yeah, I think he enjoys it a little bit too much. The baby does have a nanny, Kathleen. Yeah. Who has several LLCs? Gypsy? Well, from what I'm understanding, like with the trust and everything, you have to pay. I would think you would have to pay taxes. And whoever's name is on the trust, that's who's going to be responsible for those taxes. So, did she pay taxes? Not only that, does she realize that all of these gifts that she's being sent, you got to claim that stuff too? Because you know anything that she gets sent that she has to do the commercial for and all of that, that's considered income as well. So I'm just wondering, does she claim that? But did you guys hear? I didn't realize that when Gypsy was younger she sent um how am I going to put it, provocative pictures to her own dad. Did you guys know that? And I think they said that Mia was supposed to be the one that was doing the watch party with Gypsy, but she ended up couldn't come, couldn't make it, or something like that. And they said that Ken had to take off from work to sit with Gypsy. Why would he have to? Why does somebody have to be there at the watch party with her? They could, Vanessa. Mia really does need to distance herself because I think since all this started, um, Mia's getting a bad rap. She really is. And with her associating with Gypsy like that, people don't like her. But I can't understand her sending those provocative pictures of herself to her father. I don't understand that. That is kind of, I don't know. Oh. But you know what I was thinking? Okay. Don't yell at me, guys. This is just something that crossed my mind. And tell me what you think about it. If you remember, in one of those documentaries, she said that her grandfather, which was Dee Dee's father, she tried to say that he touched her in a way that made her feel uncomfortable. And she was ABUSED'd by him. Y'all remember that? What makes me think something different is she sent those pictures to her daddy. Why would you send pictures of yourself exposed to your father? Whenever I was younger, I felt uncomfortable coming out in a bathing suit. I didn't want, why would you send those pictures like that? I haven't heard any of the FOIA stuff today. I usually listen I usually listen to Nina and them at night is when I listen to those. I haven't heard anything new as of yet. Hold on. And I can understand wanting your dad's attention, but that's just totally that's going. I mean, I've always been a daddy's girl. I love my daddy. He's gone now. He passed away a few years ago, but my daddy was my best friend. I could not see myself doing that and sending that to my daddy. And yeah, her dad won't ever. And how can she look at her dad in the face after that? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, Mia's life has been turned upside down. Yes, I heard about the toothbrush. Oh my God. Why would you do that? Why? I got secondhand embarrassment from that. And she's still showing her face. And after that toothbrush thing came out, she still did that TikTok where she was looking at the camera. And then did you see how she put her butt out and shook her butt? She looked like a moron doing that. That was just ignorant. I'm like, what are you doing? It's not sexy, Jip Jip. It's not a that. No, that's a big no for me. Ugh. I think she groped Grandpa too. Heck yeah. She's very demented. Yes. Hey T, do you know when those second round of FOIAs are coming out? Janice, it is for the money. Hey Rachel. That is just disgusting. Yeah, Rod is never, you know, I had I guess she was like a second cousin, and growing up, and she went and did a false report on my uncle, right? She did a false report, said that my uncle touched her in an inappropriate way. Well, let me tell you, my dad would never be alone with her because he was scared that she would say something about him. That is just weird. Ugh. Guys, I got to get going. I just got a warning on my tablet saying that I've got 10% of battery left. So I got to get off here before my iPad decides just to stop. But I love each and every one of you guys. Let's try to do this again tomorrow. Okay? Let's try to do it maybe around the same time. It may have to be a little bit earlier. I may have to do it at lunch. But I had so much fun. But let's continue this conversation tomorrow. I love each and every one of you. See you soon.